Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Mile High Living. I'm Gina Bellich. We're going to begin today with our Home Pros segment, and we have our resident HVAC Home Pros in the house, Colorado Discount Heating and Cooling. They're with us today. Okay, joining us, Colin and Carlos, and now the weather has actually turned considerably colder, and we're going to talk about furnaces. Welcome, gentlemen. This is a perfect day to talk about heating in our homes, right? So what do we have here?
So this is a natural gas fired furnace.
Okay.
It's basically what keeps us warm during the winter months. I'm going to go ahead and open this up so we could all take a look at the inner components.
Okay. So here we are. This is how you actually look at a furnace when you come out to someone's home, correct?
Correct. So the way the furnace operates during the winter is the homeowner, they'll call for heat. Inducer motor will kick on, then send signal to the pressure switch. This is our burner assembly. That's what basically ignites, sends the combustion gases through. Burners open up. Out here we have the heat exchanger. As the combustion gases flow through the heat exchanger, the blower motor turns on, moves all the airflow into the home, heating the home.
All right, so you learn something new every day. This looks wonderful and very nice, but if it needs to be maintenance, what do you normally see in there?
So for maintenance, we have a whole 26-point checklist that we go through. As we come out, we check over the motors, making sure that those are working properly, check over the electrical, making sure that everything's working, the sequence of operation, that there's nothing out of the manufacturer's specifications.
Okay.
If something is, then we bring it up to the homeowner, make sure it gets addressed so that we don't have any sudden accident where there's no heater during the coldest times of winter.
Yeah, that's really everyone's biggest concern, right? Is that you're going to wake up one day and see your breath and go, oh my gosh, something happened overnight and our heat's not working, right? So what do we do in a case like that?
Absolutely, you give us a call. We're the professionals, we're here to help. Another thing that we also have is when we come out to do our maintenance, we offer that 100% guarantee that it will help you for the rest of that season. If you do have any breakdowns, we cover that cost as well.
Okay. All right, that's nice. Now, one of the things we also need to consider is really safety issues, right? I mean, something goes wrong, we want to make sure that we're safe in our own home. So what is something we can do to guarantee that that doesn't happen?
Biggest thing is replacing the filter and having maintenance done. We come out, we make sure there's no cracks on these heat exchangers. As you could tell, this is a brand new heat exchanger. Over time, it gets normal wear and tear. These heat exchangers, they begin to accumulate stress marks, or they begin accumulating markings. Once those metals begin to expand and contract, then that's where those stress happens. We want to prevent those because then we can have carbon monoxide leaking into the home. That's another thing. We check, we make sure there's no gas leaks, making sure the furnace is safe to operate.
All right, see, that makes a big difference. Obviously, we're not going to see those stress fractures with our own eyes.
No.
So that's why we need to have it maintenance to know that if anything needs to be updated, we can update it. Now, this is another question I have, and a lot of people think, well, my home is just not warm enough. I need to keep the furnace going at all times. What's one way that we don't have to keep it running? Because I would assume that's not always a good thing, correct?
No, for efficiency reasons,
Yeah.
use the less gas as possible, especially with the cost of gas going up. But the more humidity in the home, in the air, makes it feel more comfortable. So consider 80 degrees here in Denver versus 80 degrees in Miami. They're going to feel two different ways. So by putting a humidifier in, that's going to put humidity into the air. There's only so much humidity in the air. When air gets heated, it expands, causing the humidity to really become sparse between in the airflow. So putting a humidifier in will inject humidification into the home and keep it more comfortable. It'll keep your temperature lower. It'll feel 72 when it's only 68.
Okay.
It'll help save your floors, your cabinets, and your health. Breathing problems, things like that. They're all benefits of having humidified
Kind of all
air in
related
the house.
and all that. Yeah, we kind
exactly.
of here know the benefits of humidity at times, right?
Right.
All right, one of the really big things, and before we go, I think this is important, if we do wake up, or so maybe some people have this morning, and their heat is not working, how quickly can you get out to them?
Almost instantly. I mean, depending how far you live from our technician, but we're on call 24 hours a day. We respond quickly because we know it is emergencies, especially elderly, people with pets, people with kids. This isn't something we take very lightly. So we don't even charge after hours fees. We just do regular, Tuesday afternoon or a Saturday night, doesn't matter. We just want to help people and do good for the community.
Well, we love it. Colin, Carlos, thank you so much on a day like today for being here, of course. Now, if you want unparalleled heating and cooling service at unbeatable prices, go ahead and call the Home Pros at Colorado Discount Heating and Cooling today. Now, they are licensed, insured, and bonded, and they offer 24/7 service, as Colin said, for no extra charge. And for the first 5 callers, you have to mention Mile High Living. You can get a $59 furnace tune-up. So go ahead, give them a call right now, 303-566-1090, or visit their website at calldenverhvac.com. They paid for today's segment. Stay with us.